Welcome back to VEDA. For today's video, I thought it'd be fun to teach you how to say some basic things in Spanish. You can tell I miss teaching people Spanish. But anyway, we'll start with the basic things. I mean, if you're meeting anybody, it's helpful to be able to introduce yourself. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do today if you know no Spanish. If you've taken Spanish, you probably already know this. And you can listen and feel smart. All right, so I'm going to teach you 3 things: a greeting, how to say hi in some way, how to say your name, and then how to say nice to meet you. So we'll start with some greetings. I think most people know just how to say hola. That's just hello, and you can use that any time of day, but there's 3 others depending on the time of day, how to say good morning, good afternoon, or good night, and I'll write them down and then I'll show you. So we have first, buenos dias. That's just good morning. If you repeat, you can say buenos dias. And that, even though it's good morning, you can usually say it until maybe 2 in the afternoon, and it's still fine. All right, the next one, for good afternoon, that is buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. And that you use between 2 in the afternoon until maybe 6 or 7 once the sun starts setting. There's not really a solid end time. Kind of depends on the region a little bit. So if it feels like afternoon, you can say buenas tardes. And then if it's later in the evening, as a greeting, you could say buenas noches, which is a way of saying good evening or good night. And that's this one. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. You can also use this as a way of saying goodbye at the end of the night. All right, so that's part 1 to kind of saying hello to somebody that you're meeting for the first time. You start with a greeting, and then you can start with your name. Most people might know how to say this. So you start by saying me llamo, and then your name. That's what it looks like. Me llamo, and then your name. You don't say me llamo es. What this really means is I call myself. I call myself Daniela. I call myself John. Me llamo. Me llamo Daniela. Me llamo Juan. Me llamo Maria. All right, so that's easy enough. And then the last thing that you might want to say is nice to meet you. And there's 2 ways to do that. One is mucho gusto. So it's coming in. Mucho gusto, which is the same whether you're a man or a woman. And then the other one is encantado or encantada, and that changes depending on whether you're a man or a woman. And that's what they look like. So the first one, mucho gusto. And then the second one, I would say encantada, because I'm a woman. But you could also say encantado if that works for you. So those are the 3 parts: greeting, saying your name, and saying nice to meet you. So as an example, if I were meeting somebody, I would say, it's afternoon now, so I would say, buenas tardes. Me llamo Daniela. Mucho gusto. So that's it. I wanted to do a little tiny lesson in Spanish because I thought it would be fun. And maybe for a video next week, I'll tell you how to ask, I don't know, where are you from? Some other basic things. Anyway, that's all for now, and I'll try to be back tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.